Hey, hello friends, welcome to your inner world. Now, let's prepare by establishing your asana, which means taking some time to allow the body to settle in a comfortable position. Making sure that the mind is okay with that. So you can sit, you can lie down, you can use the props, just whatever. Eventually the eyes close. And as physical stillness settles in, become aware of your experience. That which is present for you, that which is in your field of awareness, right here, right now. Maybe taking a few moments to notice the sounds around you. Any visual stimuli, your eyes are closed, but maybe there are residual lights or shades or patterns. Sensations in the body, sensations that come up as the body actually, right? And you know, the key to these practices is always the same. It's slowing down. So by slowing down, we're able to observe the structures, the mechanisms that we normally don't notice, simply because we're too busy with our daily affairs. So by decelerating, by becoming aware, experience starts to deconstruct itself. And then we're able to see clearly. We're able to let go of these stressful binds, those links of meaning that we unconsciously, inadvertently create. Those links that are the cause of all kinds of harmful issues on every level, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, so on. So, you know, just slow down. Notice what's going on. Notice how attention reacts to my guidance naturally. And notice how it moves from stimulus to stimulus to stimulus. From the sensorial activity to the construction of meaning from my words, in creating the experience as it moves along. Experience that leaves a trace in the form of thoughts, and thoughts that become memory, thoughts that become the past. Be present with the process. There's no need to explain, no need to get involved. Just notice the structure of this mental apparatus, this process, the processes that we label mind. Nothing but the coming and going of images, emotions, thoughts. You can observe, for example, how emotions seem to be sort of a bridge between the subtlety of the mental apparatus and the physicality of what we label body. You can observe how these emotions manifest in the body as sensation. Maybe you notice now and you can be present with the thoughts that come up. So notice how thoughts are just elusive variations of sensorial activity. And you can note the tendency of the mental apparatus to react, to create an impression of movement. The tendency to be attracted to some elements, to repel others. And all of this stuff is going on, all of this mess, all this busyness, while you are here now. simply observing the inner flux. And even observing the observer, the you who comes up with an experience as an interpretation, as an assumption. You know, after all, if there's observing, there must be an observer, right? Well, not so fast. So let's play around with this image, thought, emotion mechanism for a bit. We're going to make use of thoughts and images to bring that familiar, inherent peacefulness and well-being to the foreground of experience. And we can do that because this is what it is, a mechanism. It's nothing personal. So I'd like to invite you now to imagine that you are with someone that makes you feel good, someone that makes you feel relaxed. Maybe someone in your family, or a friend, a teacher, who knows, maybe a pet, or even a made-up character. I don't know, maybe you feel good when Superman or Wonder Woman is by your side, or a religious figure, or maybe you feel good when you're alone. Some people feel good when they're left alone. It doesn't really matter, just anything or anyone. Perhaps you want to recall a memory of a situation where you were with this person, this pet. Or perhaps you even want to create a situation where you felt good, safe, relaxed, happy at home. Or simply okay, you know? Well-being is a continuum. You don't have to feel ecstatic. Not everybody feels waves of ecstasy at will. For some people, just being okay in this very moment, being okay right here, right now, is more than enough. So take your time, breathe, play around with images, with thoughts. And notice how maybe the body starts reacting to this connection that is being evoked, that's being created. Perhaps relaxing, softening, opening up. Even if just a little bit. Well, just allow it to happen. Be present with it. And now as the images and thoughts slowly start fading from experience, just allow them to go. You remain with the peacefulness, the relaxation, the sense of okayness that have taken over the entire body. Just remain with that. Just be present with that. Present with the sense of okayness, of well-being, the sense that's also present in the process that we label breath. So just notice how it feels good to take an in-breath. The body is taking in not only air, but also life force. That's the feeling of the in-breath, the inhaling of life. In-breath is all about the body feeding itself that nectar, that sweet nectar of life. So just slow down and notice. And what about the out-breath? So observe how the out-breath brings a subtle relaxation to the body. That relaxation that comes about after the body lets go of what it no longer needs. But, again, like with the in-breath, the process here also functions on subtle levels. So as the air goes out, so does the life force. And that is the feeling of the out-breath, the sweet rest, the dissolution into the vast silence, the soothing darkness. So the invitation in this moment is for you to remain with the breath. So please remain with the breath. Awareness of the subtle current of the breath, the subtle feelings of wellness, breathing in life and breathing out relaxation. And while you slow down more and more and more, the sensations linger more and more. Just notice, feel. And now on the next breath in, just inhale slowly, deeply, fill up the lungs. And at the top of the inhale, hold the breath for a few moments, just for as long as it feels comfortable. And then exhale, a long exhale, gently letting all the air out. Just breathe normally for a few rounds of breath now. We're going to be doing this 2 more times, so let's go. Second time, breathe in deeply, fully. At the top of the inhale, hold the breath, this time for a little while longer. So no strain, no effort. And when you feel the natural urge to exhale, let the air out. It's okay to open the mouth if you want to, just And then just a few rounds of natural involuntary breath. One last time, let's breathe in, fill up the lungs. Hold a little longer now. Just observe how after a little while that urge to release the breath comes up. Observe it, allow it to come up. And then release. Breathe normally, just let go of any control of the breath and just be present with your experience. In this state of ease now, imagine you're seated comfortably in a chair at a beach facing the ocean. It's a beautiful sunny day. You're relaxing in the chair, just watching the waves, just hearing their sounds as they gently wash up on the shore and recede back into that boundless ocean, the soothing rhythm. And now as the images slowly start fading from experience, you remain with the peacefulness, the relaxation, the sense of okayness that have taken over the entire body. Observing the body, each body part, doing what it does, present, here, now. Notice the big toes, the right big toe, the left big toe. Allow attention just to go to the toes and be present with it. Feeling the sensation of the ankles, right ankle, left ankle. The sensation of the shins, here now. Both knees, the thighs, the base of the spine. Attention rests on the base of the spine now. And here I feel safe and grounded. I feel safe and grounded. I feel safe and grounded. Focus now moves from the base of the spine to the belly. Here is where I feel good about my body. I feel good about my body. I feel good about my body. Now attention comes to the solar plexus. The solar plexus is that area between the belly and the chest. It's that area where I can say that I am the source of my abundance. I am the source of my abundance. I am the source of my abundance. Middle of the chest. Attention to the middle of the chest. Here, I accept things as they are. I accept things as they are. I accept things as they are. Attention travels to the throat. Here I speak my truth clearly and gracefully. I speak my truth clearly and gracefully. I speak my truth clearly and gracefully. The root of the tongue. Allow attention now to come to that area in the far back and bottom of the tongue. From there to the root of the nose, the top of the nose, the area that attaches it to the forehead. Attention now shifts to the eyes. Full attention on the eyes, right eye, left eye, the eyes, fully present. From the eyes to the space between the eyebrows. Here, I know that all that I need is within me. All that I need is within me. All that I need is within me. Focus comes to the forehead, the sensation on the forehead. And finally to the crown of the head. I am here now. I am here now. I am here now. In this state of relaxation, imagine you're walking on a path through the forest. Ground is soft beneath your shoes. The air is cool, cool but comfortable. Walking slowly, admiring that lush greenery all around you. The sounds of the forest. You're simply in awe, in reverence to the dance of life. And now, as the images slowly start fading from experience, you remain with the peacefulness, the relaxation, the sense of okayness that have taken over the entire body. The whole body breathing. Feel the entire body breathing as attention gently goes to the center of your head now. So sensing the region inside the head, right in the center, around the level of the ears. Keep breathing. Allow the breath to be just as it is. Don't worry about finding the right spot. Simply allow the intention to take the attention there. So gentle attention in the center of the head. Perhaps there's a sensation or feeling or just a warmth, a sense of presence. And please keep breathing naturally. Attention in the center of the head, around the level of the ears. the breath as it is. Distractions will come up, disconnected stories, memories, expectations. Okay, no problem. Welcoming the manifestation, whatever it is, a thought, an emotion. It's here now. Acknowledge it and gently bring attention back to the region inside the head, right in the center, around the level of the ears. Attention relaxes now. Just let go of all effort. The whole body breathing. Whole body is breathing naturally, effortlessly. And in this state of peacefulness, imagine you are at a viewpoint on top of a mountain. So standing, seated, lying down, up to you. Completely comfortable, completely at ease. Just watching the breathtaking views, maybe other mountains or dense forests on either side. Perhaps behind you snowy peaks at a distance, the blue sky above. Maybe the beach you visited earlier down below and the vast, endless ocean in front of you. Let go. Let go and fully enjoy this moment. And now, as the images slowly start fading from experience, you remain with the peacefulness, relaxation, a sense of okayness that have taken over the whole body. The whole body, letting go. Whole body letting go into the stillness that permeates all experience. The senses dissolve into the soothing darkness in front of your closed eyes. Letting go of the sense of me, the sense of mine. Simply resting, resting as awareness. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just resting as pure being. Just present with the totality of experience. As it is, exactly as it is. As we get ready to emerge to the surface of awareness, please allow attention now to naturally come to the breath. Awareness of the ingoing and the outgoing breath. We're on our way back now to the waking state. So attention focuses on the in-breath. The next time you breathe in, silently count to yourself 1. Exhale. Again, inhale, a little deeper now, counting silently, 2. And exhale. Inhale again, filling up the lungs, and exhale. So please continue counting as the body wakes up more and more and more. Eventually the counting is set aside, the senses start turning back on. Awareness of the sounds around you. The points of contact between the body and its surface providing support. Acknowledging the darkness in front of your closed eyes. Welcoming direct experience with openness. You may notice that at some point the body will start to want to move. Allow it to happen. Fingers, toes, arms, legs, head, whatever. Allow the movements to increase on their own. Maybe a good full body stretch. And eventually, if you're not there already, let's come to a seated position. Eyes are still closed for just a little bit. And please just notice how you feel. And as we end today's session, we're going to go for one last deep breath in. So the next time you breathe in, make it a deep one. Fill those lungs up. And exhale with a sigh. Blinking the eyes open. And welcome back. And please take your time now returning to your daily routine. No need to jump back into the craziness, yes? Okay, thank you for attending the session, and I'll see you next time.